Wow, that's amazing violin playing. Oh, did you hear that little trill? Oh, that is so beautiful. Yo, what is up? Today we're gonna analyze and react to some of the music from Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. This is gonna be sick as hell. I'm looking forward to listening to the soundtrack of Naruto and deconstructing it, I guess. Okay, enough talking, let's get started. Oh, this is legendary. This is actually legendary. Damn, that's such an iconic little riff. So good. I love this chord because it builds a chord. It's a very spicy chord. Let's look at the chord. E minor 7, add 9. And I love how it's voiced. It's not like... Because that would be the obvious choice, just going up. But instead, he goes up with the two first notes. Right? And then goes down with the other three. If you were to just play the chord, there wouldn't be anything really special about it. But because you break it down like this, it has become this iconic kind of riff that everyone knows from this show called Naruto. Chord voicing and how you kind of break up the notes, really, really important. And the melody, such a classic. Oh, and I love that kind of, I love that pull on. So it's not, but instead it has that F sharp for a little bit before it sustains the G, right? Listen how the flute plays. This G here. It's so characteristic, right? That's nice. I love how it goes from the G, F sharp, down to the root, E minor. Ah, the piano. I forgot about the piano. And the strings harmonizing with the piano. Ooh, and letting the strings speak by themselves. Listen to this. So the piano plays, finishes the melody right now, and then the strings take over and the piano comes back. Ooh, that is nice. And the tremolo on this thing. The unique thing about that instrument, shamisen, is that it doesn't resonate that much. The notes are like, they sound kind of muted. Ooh, do you hear that? It has that bend kind of. I cannot make that sound with the guitar. Beautiful way of like playing a chord while playing a melody, right? Instead of just playing like that, we can play it like this. I have a deep love for the sad music from Naruto. Oh, this one is great. These strings sound very real compared to Sadness and Sorrow. Or the strings from Sadness and Sorrow. I like how it's only strings. Jesus, this is beautiful. Ooh. Oh, sheesh. Love the chord instrument. Oh god, this is amazing. Holy shit, why don't I remember this song? Such a nice way to introduce the chord instrument here. With the bell. That has this delay effect to it. Wow, that's amazing violin playing. Ooh, the glissando. The vibrato. Everything. Oh, the phrase. Oh, this is beautiful. Should I take my violin out? The vibrato is so fantastic. It's insane. I love how it's solo violin, by the way. There are not many strings like kind of interrupting the melody at this moment. I love how it doesn't land perfectly in sync with the tempo. The melody is always kind of late to the chords. A little bit. Look there, for instance, there. It's because of that gliss, right? Takes time for it to kind of be introduced to that bar. No, I need to take my violin out. I need to take my violin out for this one. Oh, just listen to that, the first 3 notes. Do you kind of understand what I'm trying to do? I'm trying my best here. But it has this kind of perfect mixture of gliss, vibrato, and kind of scratchiness. But that's so... Oh, and that it kind of goes down as well. A bit of counter melody from the strings to the left here. Do da. Oh, did you hear that little trill? Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, love how that note is sustained, right? Not much vibrato at the beginning. Slowly at it. Kind of similar to the intro from Sadness and Sorrow. Okay, now we have the melody on the right and the kind of accompaniment to the left. Ah, now we switch focus. Put the melody on the left side. This feels like very similar to Man of the World and Sadness and Sorrow in the way it's kind of constructed. But this is an iconic melody, so I cannot... It's still really good. And I really like how the melody has this unison harmony going on with the strings and the kind of kodo or Japanese stringed instrument. Ooh, is that pan flute or it's some... No, it's not pan flute, but it's some kind of sweet ass flute. It has this delicious sweet tone to it, right? Ooh. Oh, okay, now I hear you, damn. Nice way to kind of sing percussion into the melody with some kind of big snare drum. That makes such a difference to the mood of the song. It sounds so much more dramatic, especially when it sounds so sad. That those drums kind of really intensify that feeling of tragedy, to be honest. Love like the choir, female choir, and the sustained. What note is it? Need to figure out. Is it an E? Is it also played in E minor? The composer loves E minor for some reason. I don't know if it's like a certain instrument that they use that prefers E minor, but they use E minor a lot. Oh, the violin playing in this one is fantastic as well. Just as Man of the World Such great glissando, vibrato, everything is just spot on. Oh, and I like that bass pad that gradually kind of increases in its volume. Oh, and I love this call and response melodies. This is probably the best part, with the flute doing its thing and the violin speaking. That intro though. It's so kind of cool how, like, every track we have listened to so far are played in very simple keys. E minor, and now this one, The Rain Stops, it's played in A minor. Oh. And I love that slide. We need to record our kind of quick version of this, because I think this one is fantastic. It's just a super simple chord progression. A minor, F to G to C. First take. So go easy on me. But I love the simplicity of this one. It's just something else. If you didn't know, this is played by 2 guitars, not 1. You can play this on solo guitar, but it will not sound as kind of full and clean as this. Like how it kind of varies between using gliss and just vibrato. So it doesn't only use gliss, because that can be kind of a little bit too much sometimes. Oh, and the classic way to kind of end a song is by just slowing down the tempo right at the end. There's something about this instrument that is so emotional. Oh god, what is this instrument? Can you guys, if you guys know what instrument this is, please comment below. If you can't tell, this is the same melody. This is the same melody from The Rain Stops. Yeah, so this is kind of the exact same song as The Rain Stops, but played with violin and this very cool wind sounding instrument. So it sounds very different, and it's transposed to C minor. Solo violin is probably the most kind of iconic instrument for the Naruto soundtrack as a whole. I don't think there is an anime soundtrack that really uses the violin this much and gets away with it, and it's fantastic every time you hear it. Oh, we have 2 violins right now. That's great. There's a 3rd instrument in there. Is it choir or is it someone like kind of singing? Ah, acoustic guitar. So now we're switching it up instead of classical guitar. That's really unique, letting an acoustic guitar play the melody and letting the classical guitar play the chords. It's usually the other way around, I would say. Just plucked string instruments. Now we have a wind instrument playing the melody too. Interesting. Oh, nice pad and very nice percussion. It's kind of groovy in a way. Why does this actually kind of slap? Ooh! Nice way to introduce a new section with the percussion. Okay guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I will probably do a part 2 or even a part 3 because I want to listen to more of the sad music from Naruto, and I also want to listen to the more hype and just regular music from Naruto. And yes, I will catch you guys sooner rather than later. Bye bye.